This is called Dave's Smoke Check. Pedo, I'm better than you. Worries about money. Big mad. Inflated self-appraisal. Creepy. Argues with chat. Bootlicker. Fuck it. Sigma Alpha Beta. Again! Cell phone. Yelling. Sexual harassment. Dumb as shit. Queen Dave. Slur. Racism. So yeah. Triggered. Virtue signal. Fake as fuck. Right wing. Drunk. Beard petting. I mean, this is a great card. Aren't they all, though? All right, last 30 seconds to bet your binkies. You don't think he'll get through this clip? Me fucking either. No way. I feel like he's going to sexually harass Emma right away, though. I don't think it's going to take long. This is an iron gullet joint. Don't let me down, you piece of shit. Alright, you're seeing an ad. If you don't got a thing. Otherwise, we're playing bingo. I love you. Let's go.
Welcome to the show, y'all. Welcome to the show, y'all. We got a good show. Got a damn good show. So, anyway, let's hear what old Kolinsky has to say, who is now looking more and more haggard.
Is he?
How's married life working out for you with 5 fucking stepchildren?
RFK, a relevant question. And this is the Maverick RFK giving you his straight answer, unafraid to speak the truth.
Do you have concern?
Again.
Again! He didn't even say anything yet.
Kyle Kolinsky is the only son of a bitch stupid enough to marry a woman that she had 5 kids, didn't she? Crystal Ball?
Worries about paternity is on a different card.
Anyway, and she's over 40. So any chance of Kyle getting kids out of her is almost negligent.
What do you mean getting kids out of her? What the fuck? Huh? Buddy, you're like 45 years old.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know her genetics. I don't know her medical history. Obviously, she does take pretty good care of herself.
Ew, bro.
To still be that relatively hot in her 40s.
Ugh.
But Kyle, you're fucking rich. You could have had the 22-year-old working at Starbucks.
God, you're fucking creepy. Ugh.
And they support the complete and utter obliteration and annihilation and slaughter of innocent Palestinian civilians. And
oh my God, they have nothing to do with that!
Oh my God? Damn.
Believe it or not, the United States cannot tell Israel what to do!
We literally give them the weapons to do it, David, you dumb piece of shit.
And if Israel wanted the complete annihilation of every motherfucking Palestinian in Gaza, they could have it and have it in 2 minutes. Israel is a nuclear-armed state.
Why would they? Okay, I know that they can have nuclear weapons or whatever, which we help them get, but like, it's across the street from them. There's not space for them to do that. Like, they would be nuking themselves. That's how small of a fucking open-air prison they've shoved these people into. He's such an idiot. He's dumb as shit. He's dumb as shit. He's also fantasizing about violence.
Gaza is not! Jesus, tap-dancing, toe-sucking Christ.
Toe-sucking Christ. Ew, what the fuck?
RFK believes in junk science. He believes in alternative medicine. You
can't colonize the waste, bro. This isn't Fallout, right? They want the beachfront property. That's what it is. They're murdering human beings so they can put a beach up.
He's right about anything. It is totally ancillary to his main
Okay, Kyle. Two of the most common medications available today are penicillin and aspirin.
Okay.
Both of which you can make from plants.
Okay.
Aspirin is basically boiled down willow bark.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
There is...
So go boil some willow bark next time you have a headache, you know?
alternative treatments, okay?
What?
They just go up to a point. Like, if you're on herbal supplements, you do need to let your doctor know before he prescribes you something.
What herbal supplement? What are you talking about? Do you take herbal supplements? Does your mom? I bet mommy takes herbal supplements and that's why he's on about it.
Oh, and some of the most vicious poisons are found in nature.
What do you mean some of? All of them are. What? Anything that's poisonous is natural. What is in nature? Unless you mean like synthetic poisons? Which is not a thing I think we need to be crafting. I don't think we even do. How many? Hold on. Synthetic poison. So they're just potentially poisonous. Yeah, see? Poisons to kill God.
Like, seriously, you really think all of nature is benevolent?
No.
Heroin grows in the earth.
Who's he arguing with?
Project. How are you guys so skeptical of every medicine that comes on the market, no matter how many double-blind, placebo-controlled?
Because I don't believe anyone blindly.
Fox News. Okay, cell phone.
Kyle, yet you accuse me because I voted for Trump that I just blindly believe Trump.
Literally Trump, yes.
No, I don't.
Literally cell phoning in real time.
I don't blindly believe anything. And also, I'll give you a perfect example of where medicine really, well, one, COVID was where modern Western medicine really fucked up and destroyed their image in the public, but another one is alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Alcohol's gone, literally, from don't have a drop to you can have some to a moderate amount is fine to now back to don't have a drop.
He is so fixated about alcoholism.
Make up your fucking minds. Well,
I wonder if it's because he is personally affected here. Is alcohol healthy? Alcohol is not good for your health. Studies show that the truth about drinking alcohol is that it's bad for you. Yeah. It includes red wine. U.S. drinking deaths are on the rise. 178,000 U.S. deaths a year. 2/3 of those deaths are chronic conditions. 1/3 are from motor vehicle crashes and suicides. Dave, which statistic are you going to be?
Also, we tailor-make drugs to specific demographic groups, sweetheart.
Queen Dave. There's also a sweetheart in there. That was a Queen Dave, though. I don't understand what. What?
Just not for nothing. No, you literally have things like heart medications that are specifically designed for, let's say, black people. Or
First FDA-approved medication for single racial group black adults with heart failure. Beetle? Bideal? What is this?
White people or Latino people. Now, can the black person have the white guy drug? Sure. Will it work as well? No. Again, there are still minor differences between us.
Again.
Eroded in the pandemic.
I mean,
that's right. That's right.
Does it have something to do with like predisposition to like sickle cell? We use both those medications in white people too. Well, there you go.
These people have gone from being...
God damn it. They also target certain drugs specifically to men. Other drugs specifically to women. Some drugs specifically to seniors. Some drugs specifically to children. Some
like puberty blockers?
Drugs specifically to this, that, or the third.
Uh-huh.
And the problem with Big Pharma, plain and simple, is capitalism. It's the profit motive.
Yep.
It's the price gouging.
Yep. True.
No, it's because thanks to Europe, and I can end this in 1 second and make American healthcare affordable in 1 second.
Uh-huh. That's beautiful. That's a good moment.
It's once again America picking up the bill for Europe.
Where's about the money?
So the answer is...
What does that even mean? Picking up the bill for Europe? Huh? You're absolutely wrong.
Nationalize it. Get the profit motive out of it.
Then you will kill innovation and...
No, you won't, you fucking idiot. The innovation comes from the need to fight diseases, you fool. What do you mean innovation? The innovation dies now because there's no fucking profit motive for it. If something innovative can happen, and they have cures for cancers, they literally have them, but they're not profitable. Not every cancer. There's some cancers we have vaccines.
Invention.
By the same token...
God, Jesus Christ, how can you be this small-brained?
Well, you're...
Yeah, I've been thinking that.
Talking...
I mean, again, you are aware that, like...
Drugs are an inelastic good. If you need a drug to live, the amount you will pay is whatever you can beg, borrow, or steal. And because of the desperation involved with your personal health, you were forced. And so there shouldn't be profit motive involved. He's a cuck.
90% of the world's medical innovation and invention comes from the United States.
I mean 90%. I don't believe this is true. Other countries are definitely doing better insofar as, like, the health of their countries.
But again, because of ridiculous treaties, we have to support these motherfuckers.
Ridiculous treaties?
I could end America's healthcare cost in 1 fucking day.
I think I could, actually.
And I hope to Christ Trump does it.
Uh-huh. Let's watch him do it, and then you're going to die in the process of it because you're on your last legs. And you're going to get fucked by the system that you voted for. And then we'll replace it with something else, using your corpse as fertilizer. Right wing.
I'm an American citizen. I can have it.
Great.
The founding fathers let people purchase cannons. The most powerful destructive weapon of the day.
Thank you, Quebeca. He's so fucking dumb. Cucked by a system that he's not even part of.
About the health insurance industry,
solution.
Same thing. It is a parasitic.
Then nobody will want to become doctors if they can't make lots of money.
First off, we can compensate doctors for the difficult task of maintaining the country's health just fine without making profit motives on the healthcare. Huh? Doctors don't make commission on this shit. Doctors are paying their student loans. Like, man, just dumb. My doctors hate the system. Dude, every person I know in the healthcare system hates it. But they, it's a vital thing that they do, and so they feel obligated to use their education to help people. A lot of people just want to help. Like, for real.
Yes, I know that people become doctors because of some insane reason that they just want to help people. But another reason is because they make a fucking shit ton of money.
Average doctor salary? Median salary for physicians was $220K, with the best paid 25% making $239K and the lowest 25 making $120 or so. Like, this is not enough for the it's not enough for the hours that you straight up. Every single fucking blood red penny of healthcare cost, if that had trickled down to fucking doctors over time, they would own the fucking hospitals at this point, and it would be a much better system. Though we should still get rid of the capitalized system, but it would just be better. Nurses make shit too. Oh man, and it's like the hours that doctors run, especially if you're working in a hospital. Holy fucking shit! We want these people to be able to have 30-hour work weeks, fucking a few patients a day at most, I think. So we want a lot of doctors, right? We want to incentivize it. It's a great profession for people to get into. It makes our communities better, but not when we incentivize it monetarily, and it fucking ruins it. A lot of people get burnt the fuck out because they're always trying to like satisfy the bottom line. And they're being fucking shoved a million fucking patients instead of, so they can get turnover, so they can get more people churned through the fucking system instead of giving them quality care because they have so many fucking people on the schedule, they can only give them fucking 10 minutes. If they're lucky.
That's why I want to become a doctor, because not because I really care about helping people. I just want the money.
Dude. Dave wouldn't last a fucking second in med school. Are you kidding me? He wouldn't be able to do it.
All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Anyway, virtue signal. That's a bingo. If I was a doctor. What was that flash? He flashed the lesbians up and we took them down. He always does the lesbians. All right, chat. 2 minutes. You got a bingo. Let's fucking go. He can't read. How could he become a doctor? He literally couldn't do it. It's so fucking hard. I couldn't be a fucking doctor. The only kind of doctor I could be is like a psychologist or something. Or a fucking therapist. I couldn't be like a fucking physician or a surgeon or whatever. Bartender. Alright, sexual harassment, bootlicker. Those look like your 2 bingos. More could fill in, though. I have not seen Nosferatu. Is it good? Boys were thinking about it. Sexual harassment feels borderline guaranteed. Oh, yeah. I agree. Last call. Last call for bingos. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. What's a Girl to Do full Christmas episode? You better believe that's happening on a stream near you. Thank you, Dutch. Well, yeah. We could make a bingo for What's a Girl to Do to play. All right. It's a good song, but we're going to keep going. All right, sexual harassment away. Let's see. I would love for Emma to avoid this.
That's why there's been a million studies that are like, hey, Medicare for all saves us $450.
Yeah, except it takes a while for Medicare to
Thank
get
you,
up
Fighting
on
Hobbit.
fucking asses, Kyle. And also...
What do you say?
They're like, hey, Medicare for all saves us $450.
Yeah, except it takes a while for Medicare to get up off their fucking asses, Kyle. And also, a lot of...
It takes Medicare a while to get up off their asses because they means test everything. Because they have to fucking like squeeze for every penny that they get to spend on people. Man, if we just had healthcare, people would get the healthcare that they were prescribed by their doctors based upon their health needs. It would be the most efficient, cheapest way to go for everybody.
A lot of private clinics and shit are not accepting Medicare anymore because it takes them forever to get fucking paid. Because again, the government cannot do a goddamn thing efficiently. Again. And Kyle, if you got your wish and you had Medicare for all, you would have a second American Revolution. People are not going to pay the taxes that are required. Mad. I mean,
it would genuinely be cheaper than paying for health care and Medicaid and everything on your taxes already. Your cost would go down. It wouldn't go up.
These countries that have insane sales taxes of 20%. Hell, I'm pissed off that I gotta pay 6%.
You floated a 10% flat tax. That's more. 10 is more than 6. He literally proposed a 10% sales tax last week. Huh?
Let's look at our neighbor to the north.
Let's do it.
Okay, at least they are Wait. 5% in Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, the uninhabited Northwest Territory, basically where nobody lives. 13% in Ontario.
Is Vancouver there?
15% in New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. So yeah, Americans are not going to fucking take that. And I don't even know what their interest rate or their income tax is. Americans are not going to do it.
We're straight up going to do it at some point. It's going to be glorious. We will win this fight eventually because we have to. It's what most people want, man.
Americans are inherently selfish. We do not give a shit.
True. Go. Inherently selfish. You'll have health care for $0. You won't see a touch on your taxes at all. You won't feel it at all. In fact, you'll save money because you won't have to pay for insurance.
About our fellow citizens. I have really good insurance.
If we also covered housing, health care, I mean, you could start thinking about just replacing Social Security with like a UBI thing. That'd be lovely. I mean, we could get really efficient with this shit.
I don't pay dick.
obvious solution.
For what?
Get good insurance.
I don't
These
pay
things
dick.
Now, granted, I work for a massive multinational corporation, and I am just a number to them.
Uh-huh.
But again, I don't pay dick in healthcare.
Okay. So here's why it's bad that a corporation controls your access to healthcare. If that sentence doesn't describe it at all to you, you're one day away from someone finding your employer and showing them your YouTube channel and losing that coverage. You know what I mean? That's how close you are to the end. I'm just saying. I don't think you should be as brazen as you are with your politics, because it could fuck you at any moment, Dave.
Washy centrist or whatever.
Yeah, except I remember seeing reports on what it would cost for Bernie Sanders' Medicare for All plan.
Uh-huh. $458 billion less than the current national healthcare system annually. That's $1 trillion every 2 years that we save.
And even if we taxed anyone making over $10 million a year,
we would need $458 billion fewer tax dollars specifically from the lower class. How many tax dollars did the lower class pay? The bottom half of taxpayers earned 10% of total AGI and paid 2-3% of federal income taxes. Top 1% of 26 paid 45% of all federal income taxes. Top 50%. No, but I want to know how many. How many? How much? Because you could lower the taxes. Because I don't think there's any reason to have taxes on anyone that makes under like fucking $100,000 a year, and I think that would help everybody. Like, holy shit. Because I mean, 11% of their income, if you make less than $19,000, that's crazy. 11% at $19K? Holy fucking shit. Yeah, you could lower taxes on the lower class, which is most people, get their votes, get the country on an efficient healthcare system. You could invest a lot of this money into getting education paid for. What's education cost per year? Cost of education, no. Per year, USA. I don't know, the whole thing. The whole fucking thing. How much does education cost? Oh, it's just fucking by state. How much does it cost per year? Whole? I don't know. The average cost of a 4-year public institution is 20. I mean, Jesus Christ. Now I'd have to do a bunch of math, but I bet $458 billion could pay for everyone to go to college every year. I'm just saying. I bet this would pay for education as well. They don't want education because the children doesn't. Okay, but hear me out. I realize that doing the mines for the billionaires, it's good to have uneducated people in the mines so that you can keep convincing them to go into the mines. However, I think if we need to mine, which happens, we need natural resources from time to time. What if we had highly educated specialists go down into mines, like we do now, for the most part, and we have them mine very efficiently instead of having children get our diamonds. Just saying.
At 100%, it would fund.
This also assumes you would still pay stupid high medical prices to that figure. This one, I don't know if it does. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they figure the actual math on the three. I guess, yeah, because this is factored into the healthcare costs that we still currently argue about in the private sector. So, yeah. I mean, healthcare costs would fall because the government would just say, you know, we're just gonna make generic versions of all these things, and we'll just produce them. And if you'd like to work with us as a production facility for these things, you can have a government contract and whatever, and we still do that. We still subsidize all of these types of things. You can keep being Procter and Gamble and whatever. You just can't make fucking crazy amounts of profit that harm humans. You can make a decent amount of profit and help. You know? You can have both.
Bernie Sanders Medicare for All for 5 months.
You should be able to profit off of your production, off of your labor, of trying to make stuff for people. That's fine, but not of the medication themselves, right? The cost of the medication is the cost of the medication. You don't get to raise the price because people with cancer need it more, you know what I mean? It's just unethical. We don't get to do that.
5 months, that's it, we're out of money.
It was Rob.
Jesus Christ.
5 months, that's it, we're out of money. 5 months will have made $250 million or $250 billion.
Kyle, will you either take up cigars or just quit? This stupid vaping bullshit is annoying.
It's annoying. The way he pronounces shit drives me crazy sometimes. It's annoying. Yeah, Dave.
Insurers from denying people based on pre-existing conditions, which was a real benefit, and millions more people got insured. But they're still finding ways to deny you care. And people go, I'm
dragging out the goddamn cost for every one of us.
Triggered. The dragging up the cost, dog. The health insurance companies drag up the costs. It's crazy that he's so blind to reality.
Why the fuck should I be forced to pay more? Because some stupid piece of shit
That's literally what your insurance is.
Didn't take care of themselves.
Dave, that's you! It's you! That is you! Look at yourself. It's over. You're going to die of cirrhosis. You may already be dead. We might be saying this while he's dying in the hospital.
Like Boogie 2988.
What? You had to pick a guy that was bigger than you? Because you had some self-reflection in that moment. They were like, damn, that's kind of me. You know? He was like, damn, I better pick someone fucking humongous. Or it's going to look pretty bad for me.
He didn't take care of himself his whole fucking life. Well, what about the person that was born with something? Well, I don't give a fuck. You got a shitty fucking deal. Go on government health benefits.
Go on government health benefits. David, that's what we're saying. That you should just have health benefits. Dave. Huh? You undermined yourself. You're so stupid. You're genuinely the dumbest fucking guy that I've ever met. Not to mention the difficulty of getting those benefits when you're a disabled person.
Or do the world a favor and die.
And under Trump the last time.
Do the world a favor and die. This could be the last Dingo, and maybe that's what he did.
5
days since he did anything.
Million people lost their health insurance. Right? So, like, just objective.
I don't care. Like,
You don't care. I can't wait until the other shoe drops and Dave gets fucked by the system that he likes. He will get fucked by it. It's over for him.
I seriously,
failure.
I don't give a shit. Again, why should I be forced to pay more in taxes?
Get him fired, take his insurance. Hey, all you gotta do is show some of his fucking highlights to his employer.
To take care of these fucking losers that can't be bothered to take care of themselves. Although, yes, Emma is actually looking more attractive. She's still 1 second away from being an unfuckable hag, but hey, we'll take it while we can get it.
You can't get it. Sexual harassment bingo. He literally cannot get it. Like, who are you pretending to be? So classic. He almost made it out. Couldn't do it. All right, another bingo chat. Looks like we got 3-ish minutes. Bootlicker. All he has to do is say that he loves cops. He's like, yeah, man, love cops so much. Not gay. He's not. Bet your bingy points. It happened. Slur will also do it? Oh, yay! Chat, I have great news. There's a second bingo on the board, and it is if Dave utters a slur. If he cannot contain himself for 3 minutes, you also win. Yay! Lasty, I can't tell anyone how, but David hasn't had a driver's license for at least 3 years. What? Lasty, no. What? How sure are you? And what? So, does he have a job? Positive. No fucking way. I need... this is his job. It's not. He doesn't make any money. No, what is he's got to be doing something. Why wouldn't he lie about having a job? I guess you're right, but like... Does mommy drive him to work? Bro. So I wonder if he had this job beforehand and they didn't have to, and it hasn't come up? Because he's had this money, or he's had this job beforehand, right? To deliver chips, you got to drive around, right? So now I'm saying, is he with his employer riding dirty? You know what I mean? Maybe a forklift driver, but then you still need the certificate, but I think you need a driver's license to drive a forklift. Chip delivery? He could only be a guy in the car with somebody else? So I'm thinking his employer would have to know and not care, but they would care if he didn't have a driver's license. It's so fucking bad to put him in a fucking company vehicle. There's no corporation that would waste that kind of liability on a guy like Dave for fucking chip delivery if they knew. You know what I mean? Like, that's one accident away from being fucked. You know what I mean? He could just be a stalker. I mean, it's of course possible that Dave lies about every single aspect, but he's been very consistent about him being a delivery driver. Now, I'm wondering then, is that just because he thinks a delivery driver is less embarrassing than a stock boy? Like, he's got some sort of hierarchy built in his head on whatever his job is and what the good part and the bad part is. So he could do He hates his job. Yeah, I don't think he likes his job, and I think he gets up to go to his job because that's why he is so tired all the time. And I think he would be up at all nights. I think he'd have a way different sleep schedule if he was 100% unemployed. So I think he has a job still. Fuck. Malk missing. Please call mommy. Jeez, where has he been? You can see his wake schedule on Twitter. Yeah, it's really consistent too. He's up early in the morning, unless he has to do it because he goes with his. I feel like maybe it's because his mom drives. I don't know.
All right, I'm moving off of this. I don't think I'm going to go on very long tonight.
Low stamina.
Political.
Hold on. I have to. God damn it! Son of a bitch, fucking ass, cock-sucking motherfucker.
It is now clear.
All right, I got to turn on my AC unit. Room's getting a little toasty.
Okay.
Just a little toasty.
Okay.
Deserving that you deserve.
Everyone in chat was asking why he wasn't smoking.
Trump's victory in the presidential election, red state governors, legislators, and AGs have become thoroughly emboldened, and it seems a little school staff to carry concealed firearms.
He turned on the AC for mommy for his smoke. Yeah. Yup. Wow. That's fake as fuck right there. That is fake as fuck.
Without prior approval, and parents
look at him blowing it right in that direction too. Just don't smoke if you don't like it. Nah, I'm gonna do it because it bothers me. He had a lampshade. It's toasty. Yeah. This is all he did for 15 minutes. Gotta do it.
chaired the legal arm of Trump-aligned America First Policy Institute, and his pick to lead the department's more barbed wire and buoy barriers to the Rio Grande since the election. And Texas Governor Greg Abbott requested another $2.8 billion for his border enforcement program, Operation Lone Star.
So what's interesting is that, of course, the AC blows into the room.
Anything that's ever been done
to
he doesn't
regain
control of our border, restore order in our communities, and also identify, locate, and deport.
So, Fiera, if you got the real version of me, you'd cry in 5 minutes.
Argues with chat. It's a bingo! Happened. God damn it, David. Son of a bitch. All right. Fiera. Doing it to him. All right, 2 minutes. Bet your bingies. Slur, drunk, bootlicker. Those are your bingies. It's like when Bill Maher smokes and drinks on his set. Does it come across as fake? I think Bill Maher loves to drink. You know? Yeah, I think this bet is this is the one. This is the one you're gonna win, Ty Oshel. Damn. All right, 30 seconds. That's right, Athena. Get the points. All right, I'll look at the juice at a later date. You just remind me. All right, last call. This has got to be it. There's 1 minute left. No way we pause this twice for 2 bingos.
What? Teachers bring in firearms to school and not tell anybody. It's.
I'd rather have that than Drag Queen Story Hour.
You'd rather have children be shot with guns than have them listen to a story at a library by a drag queen? All right. Well,
all right. Actually, this is where I'm going to end this because I have several dishes to make.
Several dishes.
I'll serve them later. Good night, everybody. And right there, this is where Google Chrome starts pissing out on me.
He's so stupid.
Yes, Jesus Christ, it's fine. Go live, go dead, shut down, kiss my ass.
That's a rage quit. I don't have it on the card. It's a ding! No, it worked. It worked. It fucking worked. We got through it. So many bingos, dude. What a stupid card.